the dot. Each of you are going to get a piece of paper with a dot on it. But before we get too far, grab your brush, and when you hold your paintbrush, it should be in the silver area of your paintbrush, the handle. So that's where we'll be putting our fingers when we hold our brush. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the bristles of the brush. Always paint gently, almost like a ballet dancer on the tippy toes of her toes. We should never jam the brush down that it looks like a fan. It should never be look like that. You want to always hold your brush very gently and paint with it with the tips of the brush. So I'm going to try to fix that brush so it's not fanned out, but it has more of a pointed end. Now, let's go back into our painting. Once you've got your paper with any colored dot in the center, I wanted to talk briefly about your paints. Whenever you're using the paints today, please do not go from color to color to color. So when I use my paintbrush and I start dipping it into the paint, I'm going to swirl it around very gently, and then once it's loaded up and got the paint with full of color, or it looks liquid or wet, then I'm going to take my paintbrush and start painting around my paper. Paint around the circle so that we have concentric. Concentric circles are circles that go around each other and get bigger and bigger. When you wash your brush, get it full of water, and then you can dip it into a new color. Remember, we're not going from color to color. We're not mixing our paints. Our goal is to load up the brush so that it has paint on it. But we do not go into color to color to color and mix. Our goal is just to get one color put on at a time. One hand can do the painting, while the other hand can twist the paper and turn it slowly to develop that next ring. Whenever I take my brush and wash it out, I don't tap it on the edge of the water container. I just get it wet and then just gently dry it off on the edge of the paper. Remember, I don't want to get rid of all of the water. I still need a wet brush to get into my new color. I'll again go ahead and make my next ring, my concentric ring, so that it hugs the other ring that I just painted. Now, when you grab your paints, go ahead and pick out your next color. But once again, we're not mixing the colors. Let's go ahead and watch this a little bit faster now. Now that we understand how to hold our brush, how to paint with our brush, continue painting around the circle till your paper is completely full. You might not finish today, and that's okay. We're going to take another class time that you can finish your concentric circles. I just wanted to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. I'm not actually painting this fast, but I wanted to speed it up so that you could see beginning to end in a short amount of time. I hope you have fun making your dot painting kind of like Vashti in the story. You can use as many colors or maybe even just 2 colors. It's really up to you. Have fun painting, everyone.